Hey there, savvy homeowners and real estate enthusiasts. Welcome back to the Painless Flipping channel. I'm Nathan Payne, and today I've got a particularly cool episode for you. It's about empowering you, the homeowner, with knowledge and choices when it comes to selling your property. A friend of mine was thinking about listing his house with a real estate agent, and he was ready to pay a hefty commission of 3% for the convenience. That would be around $15,000 he'd be willing to pay an agent just to list his house. That's when I had a heart-to-heart with him. I said, hey, you've got options. Let's explore them together. Of course, I could list his house and charge him a consulting fee if I wanted, but that's not how I like to operate. I believe in transparency and in laying out all the possibilities on the table. It's important to me that people I work with know they have choices and control over their decisions. There's absolutely no pressure to work with me, and there shouldn't be any pressure to work with you if you're a real estate investor or real estate agent. My role and your role, you're here to help people and support them through the decision-making process and help them choose what option's best for them. With that philosophy in mind, what I did with my friend is we sat down together and we looked into a DIY approach to real estate listings. Using batch leads, which is the software I use to pinpoint accurate comps and to look at other data, and also using brokerlist.com, which is a platform where you can list the house on the MLS yourself without being a real estate agent, we discovered that this would only cost $99 for him to list his house versus spending about $15,000 just for him to list the property. That's not including what the buyer's commission, which would be another 3% or $15,000. My friend, instead of spending about $30,000 to sell his house, he's going to be able to save at least $15,000 because he's probably going to still have to pay a buyer's commission. But $15,000 is a lot. Now look, in this video, you're going to see exactly how we did it. I'm going to show you step by step how I walked my friend through how we looked at batch leads to see what his house was worth and how I went to brokerlist.com and I showed him where he could go to list his house. I'm going to be giving you the knowledge so you can replicate this process for your own home sale. If you appreciate this approach to real estate where your autonomy and your choices are respected, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. There's more empowering content on the way. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of listing your house on the MLS without a real estate agent involved so you can save money and maintain full control over your sale. Let's check out how I showed him how he can list his house and how you can do it too. I was just having lunch with my boy Jordan Wayburn. We grew up together and we went on a mission for our church together. So he's telling me he has a townhouse he wants to sell and he's thinking about paying a real estate agent 3%. I said, bro, you can do it yourself using batch leads and brokerlist.com. All right. So Jordan, what are you going to do? Right here's batch leads. I want you to type in your address right there into batch leads. Okay. So what I'm showing with Jordan Wayburn right here is we're going to use batch leads because, you know, we love batch leads. We're going to see what his house is valued at. This is just an evaluation. It's not like, hey, the 100%, like this is it. It's an algorithm, right? Batch is using information, just sold properties to see what the home is worth. We're going to see. So I'm going to say, hey, this is potentially what your house is worth. We can look at comps and this is how you're going to list it. All right, Jordan. So right here, this is your property. So you go over here, you click, we're going to click right here on the batch leads. And this is going to kind of give us some details on what your property is worth. And by the way, this is just a, like I said, it's an algorithm. All it's doing is it's going to the comparables of houses in your area that are similar to the one to your house, your townhome. And it's saying what it thinks it's worth. I'll show you. If you go here, have you ever heard of batch leads?
No. Never heard of it.
So batch leads is a software. It gives you a lot of data. So Jordan, basically what this is saying is like, hey, what townhomes have sold in this area within a mile? And it basically breaks down what it thinks your property's worth. And you can see some of the comparables down there. It pulls it really quick. So what a realtor says that they can do, this just whipped it out in seconds. So this says that your estimated value of your townhome is $484. We obviously can dive a little bit deeper into it, but let's just say it's worth $484. Okay. Cool. So thanks to Batch, you're able to get that information quick. And then brokerlist.com, you have an option to list the property yourself for $99 by owner, but it's on the market and you get up to 6 months, 6 photos on the MLS. If you go 149, that's the one I paid for, is 149 when I did it, 25 photos. So you just get someone to take some nice professional photos. It goes on the MLS just like as a real estate agent did it. And instead of putting your number on there to take the calls instead of the showings, my brother-in-law, when I worked with him, he just put my phone number and I facilitated everything. Cool. So that's simple, bro. You just pay $149.99 and then you
save 3%.
So that's $14,520 that you would pay to someone just to put it on the market for you.
Just put it on.
When you could do it yourself, right? Hope that was helpful and showed you how you can list your own home so you can avoid paying those hefty real estate commissions. When in all reality, you can do it yourself. Or you can reach out to me and I'll help you out through the process for a lot cheaper than 3%. See you on the next video and share this if this was helpful. Peace out.